Hello everybody, welcome to another outdoor adventure where today my friend and I are paddling down the river to reach this beautiful spring with crystal clear blue water. This is Skye, my paddle buddy for the day.
Thank you. Daddy Skye. Paddle mommy.
The paddle to the spring was about 3.5 miles upstream, but the current did rip around certain corners, which you'll see in the next clip.
It must get high, look at it. It is rainy season right now. Yeah, but it hasn't been. There's a hole down there. It was a team effort.
We saw some really cool wildlife along the way, including a baby turtle. Bloop.
We want to steal this boat so badly. If you own this boat, can we ride it?
We were definitely getting our exercise in because the sun was beating overhead and the paddle was not easy by any means.
Look at that. Cut in water.
We switched positions mid-paddle so I could sit in the back and eat some cherries. We were pretty close to capacity on that paddleboard, so we pulled to the side to prepare for this airboat.
We got Skye holding on.
Airboats use a very large fan to push air and propel itself forward. It is a great type of boat if you're in shallow water or any area where a troller motor could get stuck.
Holding on for dear life. Mommy, hold me! I'm scared. Oh my Jesus. Oh my Jesus.
There were so many damselflies resting on our legs, on our hands, on our shoulders. It really made me feel like Snow White. I think there's sunscreen all over my phone, and also my whole body was covered in sweat.
Standing our ground. So it's on the left, right? On the right.
We arrived. We were the only paddlers or kayakers to make it out here. It took us 2.5 hours about to go 3.5 miles upstream, so it's probably why. I secured my paddleboard on the bank, attached it to a root. We kind of had a lot of gear, not gonna lie, and 2 full humans. Now this is exactly why we came here, this beautiful hole in the ground. This is our first time ever visiting this spring, and we are thrilled to get in the water.
So I swear, oh my Jesus, my paddleboard, everything just flew off of it. God damn. Good thing I strapped this thing on. My shorts.
Anyways, after I dealt with that paddleboard nonsense, I was ready to make my first dive. The water here is 72 degrees Fahrenheit or 22 degrees Celsius. I'm swimming underwater over to the center of the spring so I can take a look at the vent. Some of the fish on the side caught my attention, but I continued to make my way down. This is a second magnitude spring, which means it discharges anywhere from 6 to 64 million gallons of water per day. The flow is quite strong and it makes sand particles fly around. In the sunlight, they look like glitter to me. There were a lot of bluegills swimming around the side of the vent and the shallower areas of the spring. We got into the water right about noon, so the sun was directly overhead and shining. You can see the beautiful light rays and the fish just hanging out in the center. I could not get too close without scaring it. I have a really good eye for finding anything unnatural when I'm in nature or underwater, so I found this piece of trash that I put in my bathing suit to dispose of later. And look, here's where all the cool fish hang out. When I first dove in, I was pretty much the only one in the water other than my buddy. Now there's a lot of other company swimming around. I even spotted the craziest sighting. I usually never see a bass down at a spring head. Very close to the vent, mind you. This was a beautiful bass. All of the sand floating around is making it really difficult for me to tell if this is a largemouth or a smallmouth bass. Let me know what you think it is. Maybe you have better fish ID than me. I was just so happy and blissful in this moment with the sun shining on me. By the way, the white mask I'm wearing is from SoFlo Spearfishing. I use these all the time and love how many colors they come in.
Oh!
There was a rope hanging from one of the trees. A lot of the kids were jumping in, and there was actually a platform on the tree so you could get a bit higher, as well as some wooden steps you could climb real tall on the tree. All of that scares me way too much.
I caught a baby fish. Where is it? Is it going floating around, swimming around? Oh my god. Baby fish.
We were in and out of the water all day, warming up, cooling off, fins on, fins off. This is my first no fins dive for the day. I'm pretty pleased with my leg kicks. They look symmetrical in this video. And going no fins is not the easiest when you're holding a GoPro stick and having to equalize your mask. My destination for this dive was to stand on top of a log that lays above the spring vent. I wanted to show the hole. By the way, this spring vent is 20 feet deep if you really stick your fist into the hole. I switched my mask for fun. You can see that the spring is getting a bit cloudy from all the kids who were jumping in it before. At this point, we had been at the spring for a few hours, so we were wrapping up the day. The last thing that I did was found myself a lazy river of sorts. There was a significant flow where you could just float down this aisle of eelgrass. It would lead you to a dead end with very thick eelgrass. The depth dropped at the dead end to being about at least 5 feet, so I know that a gator could be lurking below.
Bye-bye! That was a lot of fun. A very nice spring. We're heading back now. And you know what's crazy? That today's forecast was supposed to be 100% chance of rain in this location. And it turned out to be a beautiful day, no raindrops, but now Skye and I are both wearing our rain jackets because we didn't bring any extra clothes. This is honestly comfortable, more comfortable than being in a bikini and getting sunburnt, so this is the look for the ride home. Thank you for chauffeuring me. She's so tired. She's so zoned out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The plan was for me to be a passenger princess, but it turns out that we really needed 2 people paddling. So I chipped in, don't worry, got my exercise.
Gotta hold on. We have an airboat. We have an airboat going east. No, coming west. Wait, we have an airboat coming west, and then we have a regular boat coming east. West. Sometimes the people on airboats have some sympathy for us, and they go pretty slow, and other times we get 3 airboats in a row. They make direct eye contact with us, and they just full send wakes all over the board. Good thing I have a dry bag.
To make our journey home even more interesting,
So many wasp nests.
Skye is deathly allergic. I spoke too soon about the rain because shortly after we got rained on, and then it started pouring. My drive home was in a storm. Though I would say everything that we went through was worth it to get to this beautiful new spring and enjoy a peaceful day on the river. Thanks so much for watching today. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment for more content like this. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!